1.17 Caves and Cliffs update has been delayed. I just want to make sure I'm definitely on streaming before I talk about it more. So we'll start a proper intro in a second, but just trying to double check. Are we live? Yay! Hello everybody, welcome to a stream. The Minecraft Caves and Cliffs update is now officially delayed as we know it. It's going to be the Caves and Cliffs update as one update has been cancelled, but we will still be getting the features hopefully this year. We're going to look into all of the information we got so far. I'm going to discuss what I think this means for the update going forward, and we're going to hopefully have a 6th stream today talking about this update. It's unfortunate that the Caves and Cliffs update has just been cancelled, and I believe it's for every version of Minecraft, not just Java, not just Bedrock. Everything in the update has been cancelled. It's split up into 2 different updates now. There's going to be a smaller part which has not got any of the cave features, but it's got some features. I'm a bit confused what's going to be in which. We'll talk about that a little bit, and we'll just talk about the cave update in general, as the caves update has unfortunately just been cancelled for Minecraft. If you are watching the stream, hit that like button, let me know in the chat where you are watching the stream from and what you think about this. We'll take any viewer questions and we'll just talk about this really, and sort of, you know, depict the information that we've just found out about the Minecraft Caves and Cliffs update being cancelled. I know there's going to be a lot of confusion around this. I was very shocked when I saw this information myself, and I thought, you know what, instead of just covering this at the end of the snapshot stream, this deserved its own stream. So I decided, you know what, we're going to cover this on its own stream, just as it does deserve, as this is huge news to Minecraft and something that really does need its own topic to be talked about, and we just need to talk about this really as it is. So yeah, if you are watching the stream right now, comment me in the chat. The stream seems to be a little bit delayed, so if you were just watching the snapshot stream, which I don't know how many of you guys were, you will know that Minecraft's Caves and Cliffs update has now been delayed. I'm going to get up the Twitter thing that I read on the stream again, so I do apologise for those of you that have already seen it. I'm not going to be able to put it on the screen. Mods might be able to link it in the chat for you guys if you want to see it yourself. But let me go to Twitter and let me read you this. So I'll read you the article about the cave update being delayed, so do bear with me 2 seconds, and then we will discuss it and we'll talk about it. But yeah, I can't put it up on the screen. If any mods want to link it in the chat, if people want to see it, then ask a mod to link it to you, and they will be able to link it to you up in the chat. I need to find it again. Hold up, I did lose it because I did lose it by mistake. Come on, phone, work. I did lose it by mistake, so let me get it up again. Okay, so this was tweeted out on the official Minecraft Twitter account. Hold up, my phone is glitching on me. This is tweeted out on the official Minecraft Twitter account. This is my city world for those of you that don't know. I'm going to be standing still for a bit because I'm going to be reading this, but once I have finished I will go around the city world a bit. Okay, so this was posted on the official Minecraft Twitter account and tweeted by a load of devs as well. From the high peaks to the deepest caves, the Caves and Cliffs update is more ambitious than anything we've done before. To make sure we can fully live up to the community's excitement, we've unfortunately had to adjust our development timeline. Then it goes to a link that you can click on, and then on that link I will read you this whole article right now. I can't put it on screen because I don't want to leak like anything on my computer or whatnot. I'm not that confident of a streamer, but I will read you guys it, and mods can link it in the chat as well. So it says here, we know that the news is disappointing to many of you, but there are several reasons for the change. Firstly, we strive to deliver the most polished experience possible, and including all of the Caves and Cliffs features in the summer update would have meant compromising on quality. And even though occasional bugs are a reality of game development, we want this update to be an amazing experience. Not wreak havoc on your meticulously crafted worlds. Because of the magnitude of this update and the dramatic changes it brings to the overworld as a whole, there are also significant technical changes we need to overcome before certain parts of the update are ready to ship. Take the completely revamped world generation, which affects all of the caves and mountains in Minecraft. With this feature, we are completely reshaping the overworld. Sorry, I'm a really bad reader. We are completely reshaping the overworld, including the build heights. Not only do we have to consider every effect this can have on the world, but also how it will affect performance. Basically, having more stuff in the game also slows it down, and we want to avoid that. Technical considerations aside, we also prioritise our team's health. We come to realise that to ship the features in this summer, we would have to work very long hours. And even then, this wouldn't have been no guarantee that everything would be finished on time. Lastly, working from home as we cope with the pandemic is still challenging. Not just in terms of moral, but also... Is it moral? Yeah. But also, I think so. But also handling teamwork. Because the workflow is so complex and collaborative. Not having the option to walk up to somebody and ask for help makes everything take longer. This was not an easy decision, and we're also disappointed that some really exciting features are coming later still. But it's the best possible choice to keep our team healthy, happy, and able to deliver awesome updates for many years to come. We will be doing some deep dives into the summer update over the coming weeks, but for now, we can tell you that the first part will focus on some cute and fun mobs, cool items, and new blocks. There's a lot to look forward to, and we're working as hard as we can to bring you the entire Caves and Cliffs update experience. Now, I want to say a couple of things from this. So the way I'm judging this, right, is the cave update is cancelled as we know it. Like, we're not going to get one big cave update. That's just not going to be an update. Instead, it's going to bring some of the features. So the way I'd see this working is that we're going to get a lot of the cave update features in a smaller update, Amethyst and stuff, but it's not going to have all the cave update or the cave generation. It's not going to have a lot of the caves features. It's just going to be a smaller update that's going to focus on certain aspects and elements of the update. The fact they say cute mobs makes me think maybe they'll sort of have goats in there, or maybe they'll have axolotls, as you know, people think the axolotls are quite cute. I don't know. We don't know exactly what's going to be in the update yet, but we do know the update has been delayed and it is being cancelled as we know it. Again, the update isn't fully gone. Hopefully we will still see the whole update. Maybe we'll see some of it in the winter. Maybe we'll see it next year. But as we know it, the Caves and Cliffs update has unfortunately been cancelled, and I'm really sad. I'm really sad that I'm really sad that the update has been cancelled as we know it. As I'm not somebody that is like hating on it. Obviously, nobody saw COVID coming. Nobody saw, Mojang having to delay the update coming. And, it's good that we're still getting the update, but we're going to be getting the update way later. And in my opinion, with the current state of Minecraft, I'm not too sure how this is going to really affect the game. As my worry with the cave update from day one was, it's an update that's going to take a year. We didn't really get any content for like 10 months of the game, which, I thought, okay, that's not too long to wait. But now for the majority of the cave update that people are looking forward to, such as like the Deep Dark, the Warden, we're going to be waiting so much longer. But at the same time, obviously, we do want a polished update. So I'm not like hating on Minecraft for this. Like, they need to do what they need to do to ensure their, the workers' health, to ensure everything is good. But in my opinion, and this is just my honest opinion, I'm worried for the game. Hopefully this is just one update that's split into two, but I don't really get why they set so ambitious goals if they can't deliver on them, really. Unless like where they work, unless like America are in like new lockdowns that weren't expected. Because like the whole pandemic and stuff, it was around when they announced the update being one big thing. Like, if they were always going to plan to release the update in two halves, which they might have, then in my opinion they should have just said this from the start, or they shouldn't set as ambitious goals. Again, I'm not hating. I get it's difficult. I get that the update has been delayed, but my personal opinion is that the Cave and Cliffs update, it's just worrying. It's just quite worrying for the future of Minecraft. Hopefully it's just a one-time thing that's going to be, delayed a little bit. Do we have any moderators here, or do I need to make some people moderator? I'm just not as hyped as I was, to be honest. I'm just really, 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 I don't know. I'm just really, really sad about the cave update. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know it's still releasing, and I know this is probably just they need to have the time to work on it. But I'm just worried for the game, to be honest with you. I'm worried for the game in the long term, because updates, I'm worried that it's gonna. I mean, at the end of the day, we're still getting the update, so I'm not gonna I'm not personally complaining, but I know some people are gonna be really upset that we're gonna have to wait for some of the bigger parts. But at the same time, I knew it would have issues. I just sort of wish that Minecraft weren't sort of hyping up the community. Like, it seems like a sudden change. Like, why? Surely they would have known about them. I don't know. Surely they should have thought more ahead. Unless America has gone into a lockdown, or Sweden, or whatever it's developed, and maybe they didn't know that. Then I can sort of understand it. I don't know, obviously, other countries' COVID restrictions and whatnot. But it just seems a little bit annoying when, like, you know, we were all expecting it in the summer. It said summer 2021 and all of that. That's the one bit I'm a bit annoyed about. Like, you know, they should have sort of like thought about it more back then, and sort of thought like, oh, the snaps, you know, it's going to be delayed, it's going to be cancelled as we know it. Because now I wouldn't call this, well, the Caves and Cliffs update isn't fully cancelled, it's just delayed, but it's going to be in 2 parts. But I just wish they'd have said that from day one, personally. You know, I just, the thing is, right, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. As a content creator, now I know a lot of you guys might not make videos, right? Let me know in the chat if you do. Let me know in the chat if you just play Minecraft casually or if you make videos on it. But as someone who's a content creator, the game's very difficult to cover at times because I never know what to post. I want to post the most relevant stuff, but if we're only getting an update every year or an update every 2 years or whatnot, it's very difficult to do that. And I know obviously Mojang don't owe people any updates, but I was really hoped for the Cave update to be released in the summer, as I thought it'd be a cool thing. Now we are still getting an update in the summer, but Ellis, can you keep a close eye on chat, please? Because I feel like chat's quite toxic. Because people disagree with my opinion, which I understand, but as long as it doesn't get like too toxic or whatnot. Yeah, I just personally think it's just a shame for Minecraft. It's a shame for the game that they have had to do this, but it's also to keep workers' health and stuff. Like I don't blame them. I think it's a change that needed to be done. But I also think it's a bit annoying how they suddenly seem to change their mind in 1 week. I guess it's good they gave us the word and they told us, but it's still just like a little bit annoying. That's just my personal opinion. Now let me know if you got any questions or what you think about it. I do think it's good that they have delayed it. I just sort of wish they'd sort of like, you can tell in my voice I'm genuinely frustrated a little bit how like, if they'd said from the start, we're doing like the Cave update at the beginning, or like we're doing like all the other stuff first and the Cave update, I'd understand. But it's the fact that they don't really seem to have had it planned, which is a bit... And by the way, can I just get this out here? Don't send any threats to any Minecraft developers or anything. Like, they're human. And I understand why they're delaying it. Like, please don't send any hate towards Minecraft or Mojang. I'm just sharing my opinions as a content creator and as a passionate player of the game. I've been playing this game since 2012. I think, you know, Minecraft don't owe us any updates. And I think delaying the update is what's best. It's just, I feel like they should have really known from back then that they were going to delay the update, if that makes sense. Yeah, the thing is, right, I was worried this would happen from the beginning. I was worried that the update was too ambitious and the update wasn't really... I don't know, I posted a video, it's like the problem with the Caves and Cliffs update, and I talked about how I think some of the Caves and Cliffs update would take a lot of balancing, it could ruin old worlds, and there's a load of problems that can sort of arise from the Caves and Cliffs update, and I feel like I know people are going to have different opinions to this, and I deep down, I do know it's best for them to delay it, but I also just do feel a little bit sad, personally, that they are delaying it, because, I don't know, I just feel like so many other games can get way more updates out, and way more content, and I feel like Minecraft's lacking to the ability. Like, it could have so many cool features and so much cool stuff, but I feel like it's lacking. I'm not blaming this on any of the developers. Maybe they don't have enough developers to support the game. I don't know how they could get more, but it just feels like Minecraft isn't really supported with content as much as it could be. But at the same time, I love the game. I understand the game. I understand, you know, everything that's going on. And I understand, obviously, the pandemic wasn't really thought out for, but then they should also have... They should have also like sort of seen the pandemic being an issue, in my opinion. You know, that should have been something that was planned for. Why plan such an ambitious update if you can't meet it? Because it was always ambitious. But yeah, I would have preferred they would have just delayed it without the split. I don't think the split's a bad thing, but I think they should have. See, as I was saying this from day one. I think What's annoyed me is the fact that like they were saying the whole update's going to be released in the summer, and now they've suddenly decided to split it, which is fine. But why not from the start say, okay, this is going to be a 2-part update? Because then that's more content like over time for us. So they should have said from the start, in my opinion, okay, in the summer we aim to release XYZ, and then in the holiday update, if they do release the rest in the holiday update, we plan to release XYZ. So for example, in the summer update, we would get like, I don't know, let's say we'll get copper blocks in the summer update, amethyst, maybe axolotls and some of the water features, maybe glow squids, maybe glowing signs, and some cool stuff like that. And then in the later update, get more features. So get like the deep dark, get the caves, get the cave related features, get all of that stuff. I'm not annoyed that they've split the update. They needed to, like, I get they needed to do that, but I feel like there should be more planning for such a big game with such a the game sort of has a huge budget because of the amount of sales and the fact Microsoft is backing it. It just seems a little bit unplanned and a little bit like, oh, why did you suddenly delay it today? Or I know cancelled is sort of like a very very, I don't know how to word it, very big term. Like the update hasn't been fully cancelled, but in my opinion, the Caves and Cliffs update, it's not going to feel the same, and that's why I put cancelled in the title, in the thumbnail. Obviously, I put delayed as well, but the actual Caves and Cliffs update has sort of been cancelled, but it's not fully cancelled. Like, we'll still get the update, it's just in 2 parts. It's just not what they originally planned for, and I feel like, personally, they should have planned it a little bit better. But again, I understand the pandemic, I understand they've got to delay it, I understand all of that. Like, I'm not angry, I'm just a little bit frustrated with the lack of planning for I'm not personally that, like, I'm annoyed, but I also think it's good that they're splitting it up into 2. I just wish that they were honest with us from the start, or wish that, like, do you see what I'm saying? Let me know in the chat, though. Are you, like, happy that it's delayed, or are you sad? Like, I think it's good that it's delayed, obviously, parts of it are delayed to give it more time, but I also do think it's a little bit sad and frustrating. I believe it's for all platforms, because it didn't say Java specific or Bedrock specific. A lot of Java developers are retweeting it, but I didn't see a Bedrock ones were. But yeah, I don't know what is going to be in the update. Do you have a list of what's in the update that will be in it? Because I don't think they've announced it yet. I haven't watched a video because I literally started streaming as soon as I saw. But from my understanding, like, it'll be a lot of the features, but it just won't be like the actual caves probably. But it just feels a little bit like unplanned for, you know? Like, as much as I love Minecraft and I love the developers and all that. But let me know in the chat, comment in the chat if you think, like, okay, well, let's do this, right? We're going to do 3 hashtags, right, in the chat. Let me get a sign. We're going to do 3 hashtags. Actually, no, I won't get a sign. We're going to do 3 hashtags. If you're happy the update's been delayed, comment happy. If you're sad it's been delayed, comment sad. If you're understanding, like, if you think it's good, but, like, if you're not happy for it, but you understand why, which is probably the category I'm in, then put understanding. Understanding. And if you're like, should have, comment one of those 4 hashtags in the chat. I'm understanding, but I also think they should have planned it more realistically from the start. That's my personal opinion of this. Like, I knew the update was ambitious, but then why try and push it out at once? You know, I guess the pandemic, but then the pandemic's been around for like a year now. It doesn't seem like I don't know. Like, I'm not personally mad at it. I'm just a little bit frustrated for someone that's poured so much time into the game. That's my personal opinion. That's my personal opinion. I think that the result of some of the features being delayed, it's fine, and we'll get the features eventually, but it's just a little bit sad that they have been delayed, you know? It's just a little bit, it's just, like, I understand why, but I'm sad. Do you get what I mean? Like, I understand why it's been delayed, but, because game development takes time, and I understand because of, like, COVID and all that, but I'm also just generally, like, sad, and I wish it was planned a little bit better, to where they just split it up into 2 to begin with if it was too much work. Hopefully, though, this does mean a lot of the core features that seems like they're going to be in the first update are already out. Like, so hopefully we'll be getting the summer update in about 2 or 3 months. Like, there's no reason to really delay that if not all the features are coming, but I don't know, maybe we won't, maybe we will. But I'm just sad. Like, I just think they should have planned it better. I just honestly think they should have planned it better. But again, no, don't send hate to any Minecraft developers or to Minecraft or anything. Like, I'm not hating on Minecraft. I understand it. It's just like, it's just a little bit sad. It honestly is just a little bit sad. But at the same time, this might mean that the update's going to have more features, better features, bigger features, or it might not. I don't know. They might just split it up into two. But I don't know. I don't know. I sort of did say at the time though, like, I felt like it was a very ambitious update, and I feel like there should have just been more. I don't know. It just feels a little bit odd for it not to be planned, in my opinion, a little bit better. Again, I'm not hating on Minecraft. I really don't want you guys to send hate. Like, I understand it being cancelled and delayed. Well, not. I want to say cancelled, but I don't know if that's the right word. But I'm going to say cancelled because it's cancelled like in its current form. But you guys get what I mean, like delayed. You know, I'm sad that it has been. At the same time, I am understanding that it has been, but it's just really frustrating because, again, it's probably because I make content on the game and I make tutorials, and I'm always looking for tutorials to make. I'm always looking for. Do we have any moderators here? Because a lot of people are spamming emojis. You know, I'm sad because I make content on the game, but I also do understand, like, the update was a bit of a mess, like, if I'm 100% honest so far, like, the fact you couldn't use old worlds, you know, they needed to get around that. I did a video on that recently, about old world generation, like, you know, I did a video of talking about the fact that, like, the new height limit and stuff is going to ruin some old worlds. They need to really plan out that, think about that. Like, it makes sense. It honestly does make sense that the update is going to be delayed and sort of, you could say, cancelled in its like, original form. Or part of it, but it is just also like a little bit annoying and a little bit sad. You know, I don't like going on rants and stuff, and I hope you guys understand that I'm not hating on the game. I love the game. I'm really passionate about it, but I feel like also even though I'm really passionate about the game, it's alright to be upset as long as like I'm not upset at anyone. I'm just upset at the sort of false promises, I guess, because Minecraft have sort of like said in the past a lot of stuff and it just never seems to happen. Like, for example, in the past they said there would be a super duper graphics pack. That was delayed, but we weren't really told it was like cancelled for like, or that wasn't delayed, that was completely cancelled. We weren't told it was cancelled for like 2 years. They just seem to, you know, they don't, I don't know, I get why, but it's just like, it's not the first time that something's been delayed, but I guess also the pandemic and stuff, you know, we can't blame them. It just is really frustrating. It just really is. They have a data pack that will allow you to use the world generator. Yeah, I get that, but that's not really going to be the same. It's also not going to be good for people that are playing on Bedrock, unless they do an add-on. I mean, if they put the Bedrock, if they put it all under experimental features to Bedrock, then I'll be happy. Or have an add-on that they have. But going in and out of the beta on Bedrock is such a pain. And I'm going to assume that data pack only works as snapshots, but I might be wrong. Look at the bright side, we'll get more features for the summer because there's still time. But no, but will we? Will we get more features, or will they just release like if they use this time to like address more stuff? So for example, right, if they use the time for a summer update to address more non-cave related stuff, like, you know, if you were watching the stream earlier, we were talking about how I think there needs to be a structure update and just an update to areas of the game. If they use the summer the development time till summer now to sort of like add, like, change a bunch of different like non-cave related stuff, then that's cool. But if they're just gonna be like, just, I don't know, do you get what I'm saying? Like, that'd be more work though, so it wouldn't make sense for them to do that in a way. But this could be an opportunity for them to fix a lot of issues with the game, add some of the cave stuff. And then do the actual cave update in the winter, but it's just really, it's just quite annoying. It's just annoying how the update's been delayed, in my opinion, but I also get why. So like so for people just tuning in, the cave update's being split up into 2 parts, but the first part isn't going to have like the cave features, and the second part will. It could be a good thing, but it's just like they should have almost just planned it a little bit better. Yes, the new snapshot's out. I did a stream about that a minute ago. I'm just personally quite frustrated, if I'm 100% honest with you. And I think it's just sad that it's sad that, like, it's not sad that the update's been cancelled. It's just sad that, like, they didn't really plan it properly in the first place, in my opinion. So, yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to wanted to stream you know, my initial reaction, my thoughts about it. You know, I don't know if you guys have any questions or any like what you think I should, then feel free. But yeah, but it's just sad. It's just honestly like, I don't know. Again, guys, don't be too mad. It's understandable. It's understandable. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining. I'm just complaining a little bit about the fact that, like, if they should have sort of seen this coming, because not much has changed. Like, it's the thing that's sort of annoying me a little bit, right? Like, I'm not annoyed at all, but the thing that is annoying me is that they should have, like, seen it coming from the first stage, and they should have just, like, they should have just, like, said from the start, like, we're splitting it up into 2 updates. Then it would be cool. It's the fact that they sort of just randomly planned it. I don't know what I'd pick as an update if I had a chance to make my own update, to be honest with you. To be 100% honest with you. And anyway, if anyone has any questions or whatnot, do feel free to ask them. But, yeah. At least they didn't cancel the entire thing. True. I just personally think, right, and this is my personal opinion, it's something that I've been saying for a while. I think Minecraft need to, like, redo the whole update system, because I don't think these big updates focusing on one area of the game is satisfying enough people. Like, the cave update sort of is, because it's such a big update and it adds, like, a lot for a lot of people, but I'd much rather personally see, like, smaller updates every 3 months, but not like them splitting an update in 2, like addressing different areas of the game. So, you know, for example, a structure update, for example, a cave update, mountain up, like smaller updates with less features for the update, but like more content. Because it's just the thing that annoys me. Like, I'm glad that they haven't just delayed the whole update and they are releasing it in 2 parts, but it's just a little bit annoying how, like, I don't know, you get my point. Like, I just feel like the game needs more content more frequently, even if it is just split up, but it's like a consistent split, so like every 3 months there's going to be something drop. Do you get what I mean? So the way I understand it, right, is that the update in the summer is going to just be like new blocks, new mobs. So I'm going to assume it's all like the amethyst and all that. And all like the other sort of stony blocks probably, but probably not generating. They probably won't generate unless they generate in the old world. They probably won't generate, so it would just be like... It will just be like, you probably just increase. Maybe some of them will generate. I don't know how they plan to do all that. We'll see in the coming weeks, I guess. And then like stuff like, you know, probably we'll see a lot of the other blocks and stuff. Maybe candles, for example. Copper seems to still be in the snapshots, because I did check out the new snapshot. Copper seems to still be there, so copper and stuff, I guess. And just some features like that, but we won't see like everything, if that makes sense. Like, we'll just see the blocks and items and mobs, some of them. I honestly don't know what we're going to get yet, because they said they're going to reveal that in the next couple of weeks. Yeah, I agree. Mojang probably realised they were being too ambitious, but then I also feel like they should have known from the start it was ambitious. Like, I don't know, just... I feel like focusing on one update a year doesn't really work for the game, because it's because they don't update the game much, like in terms of full updates. If they did smaller, more frequent updates, then the expectations of the updates wouldn't be as big because they're more frequent. It's because they aim for like one big update each year and they're trying to always up and up and up the update. In my opinion, the game was a lot better when it got like several updates per year and was being updated frequently. Because then they could focus on more different things in the updates. Like, I don't know, that's just my personal opinion. Welcome Infinite Crowd, how's it going? Right now it just sounds like what we already have in the snapshot. Yeah, that's what it sounds like to me as well, which is a little bit odd, because can't they just release that like in a couple of weeks? Why are we waiting till summer? If that is all that's being released. Like, they haven't said yet. If only Notch didn't sell. I do think Notch selling the game was positive. He wouldn't work on it anymore. The game wouldn't be anywhere, probably. But I just also do feel like... I don't know. I just feel like with the whole backing of Microsoft and the whole like amount of money Microsoft have, the amount of money they spent on the game, the amount of money the game generates, they should be able to do more updates. Like, updates shouldn't really be an issue. That's just my personal opinion. Now, of course, you're all going to have differing opinions and stuff, and I'm not trying to, like, hate on all of you guys or whatnot. Like, I respect all your opinions as well, but just in my personal opinion, they should really have more... I don't know. I just feel like the game should be able to have more content and more updates and stuff. Again, I'm sorry, guys. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but correct me. Like, you know, you guys all have different opinions, but in my opinion, I'm a bit disappointed with the amount. I don't know. It's just because there's so many other. It's just because there's so many other games that get way more common updates out, way more updates out, or even develop, like, you know, really good new games or whatnot. It's almost like Microsoft and Minecraft are trying to expand too quick. Like, they support loads of platforms. You know, they have Dungeons and Earth. I know that's different teams, but it's still within the same Minecraft universe and still more stuff to stress about. I don't know. I just feel like the game is just... I don't know. I love Minecraft. I'm not hating on the game. I'm glad the update's not fully cancelled. It's just delayed sort of thing. But it's just really sad. Not just a real person, but he's quite controversial, so I don't really want to talk about him much. But he was the original developer of Minecraft, and now he's quite controversial of a person. He said some pretty controversial stuff. I'm not sure exactly what, but I don't want to get into that. So, because I want to keep the students PG. But he sold the company ages ago. But yeah, guys, I'm sorry if like this isn't the news you wanted to see. I'm just a little bit. I don't know. I'm just a little bit shocked more than anything. Just a little bit more. I'm just a little bit shocked more than anything. Like, the 1.17 updates, I don't even know what they're going to call it, though. Will 1.17 be like... I don't know what they could call it. Well, what do you think they'll call the 1.17 update? Because I'd assume the 1.18 one will be called Caves and Cliffs. And if they just call it Caves and Cliffs Part 1 and 2, I don't know. Notch has done some pretty, like, with Minecraft, Notch did some cool stuff, yeah. Like, without Notch, Minecraft wouldn't be here, but just, I don't like all of his, like, I don't know, I have not really followed the political stuff, but it's just a little bit of a shame that he turned into that sort of, like, such a public, like, political figure, because it means that, you know, and he said some really controversial stuff, because, yeah. I think it'll be, like, part 1 and 2. Oh, it might just be 1.17.1, 1.17.2, could be. Is the channel rated PG? Yes. Well, you don't rate a channel, but like I say PG. It's like mainly aimed at like teens, like 13 to like young adults to like 20 something. But anyone can watch. Like it's friendly to everybody, but I mainly aim the channel at like teens and young adults sort of thing. Oh, I don't know. I don't really know what else to talk about. Like I don't want to make it sound like I'm hating on the game, because I'm really not. I love the game, but difficult. It's a difficult situation. I don't want anybody to think I am hating on the game. I don't know who that is. Brooklyn. But yeah, I really don't want anyone to think I'm hating on the game. Sometimes when I post these sort of videos or streams, people are like, oh, this guy absolutely hates Minecraft. But I don't. I love the game. Wait, what server did I go on? Did I go on the wrong one? Oh, I went on the wrong one. But yeah, don't take it the wrong way. I love the game. It's a fantastic game. It's just like, yeah. You don't have to wait longer for the Bedrock. It's just there probably won't be a data pack. Well, you can probably still load it up to the betas somehow, but yeah. There'll still be part 1 and 2 on Bedrock. They might even split it up into 3 parts of Bedrock. Named Bedrock. I just don't really get how Minecraft, like, I don't know if Minecraft are too understaffed. I guess it's difficult, though, because they probably don't want to hire a bunch of people, because, like, the game could lose all popularity. But if the game's such a big game, and they're struggling with development, why don't they just try and hire, like, a lot more people to work on different elements? Or is that just not, or, like, freelance people just for, like, a couple of updates until they get back into offices and can work, like, better? It just seems such odd. It just seems very odd for such a big game and such a big, like, company to be struggling so much. Unless they saw what happened with games like Cyberpunk, where it just broke consoles and they were like, we don't want this to happen to Minecraft, so we're going to delay it. I mean, again, I'm not like sad. I'm sad that it's delayed because I'm sad that we were sort of like, everyone was like, Minecraft is so. It's the fact that they suddenly went from 1 week to the next saying, oh yeah, the update's delayed, by the way. And I'm like, wait, what? The update got delayed? What? Like, last week it was like, oh yeah, the update's fine. We're not delaying. Well, they didn't say we're not delaying it, but they also, like, didn't mention anything about a possible delay. And then today they're just like, oh yeah, we're delaying the update, by the way. Sorry, for some reason my eyes are really itchy. Ah, no, I'm dying. I hate OP gear. Especially with fire aspect. I think I might work on a video about this as well, like that's more concise about my thoughts. I don't know, but I might not because I don't normally cover trending topics. I just don't know. I wanted to get my initial thoughts out, sort of thing first, which is why I streamed. Now, I think the issue is with the world generation and stuff, right? Is I think it's mixing it into old worlds as well. So I think the reason that it's like the problem is that like mixing all the stuff into old worlds, making sure it blends well, making sure it runs well on low end devices and stuff. I guess as well. 3D biomes could have been a bit of an issue, but they got them working on Bedrock, so I don't really see why they'd not be able to get them working on Java. Because, like, if they can get it working on Bedrock, it shouldn't be an issue for Java, from my understanding. Watch me get critted and not... Okay, cool, I did take them out. Oh, I should have really built under there. I'm just quite lazy. Cool. I mean, this person's going to be stronger than me, but let's just try and ambush them. But yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to be like, I just wanted to sort of show you guys my initial thoughts, you know. Like, people are going to have differing opinions, but I honestly do think it's probably the mixing between worlds and the low end devices, because like you haven't been able to play old worlds in the snapshots. So what does the title mean? Basically, the update got like delayed, split up into two. So the cave update, as we know it, got cancelled, but they're going to split it up into two. I read all about it at the beginning. If people have any questions, I will try and answer them. But yeah. At this point, I'd rather have modders bring content into the game. See, that's another thing that's quite frustrating, because I know with the actual game they have to optimize it for all devices and they have to think about what feels Minecrafty. But it's the fact that modders can like make the whole update in like a month or less. But obviously modders don't have to fix a lot. So yeah, I can't spell cancelled. I typed the title so quick. Wait, did I spell it wrong in the title or the thumbnail? If it's a title, I can fix it. It's because I was typing so quick. I was trying to get the stream started as quickly as possible. I don't know where I spelled it wrong. Probably the title. If I put a thing in it. I'll try look into it in a second. Hold up. After this game. It's because I was streaming. It's because I was doing it so quick. It's not being cancelled. It's being split into two. Yeah, but I'd say the update as we know it is being cancelled. Like, I don't know. It doesn't. It's not going to feel the same update as what I was getting at. Did I spell cancelled wrong? I didn't spell cancelled wrong. And this has got an E. Cancelled. How do you spell cancelled now? Someone post in chat how you spell cancelled, because apparently I spelled it wrong. In the title. Or you're not talking to me. Or is it a thumbnail? Oh, it's cancelled. Okay, I'll change it. Cheers. You just want viewers? No, I want to inform people about updates and stuff. Viewers ain't everything. If I wanted viewers, I'd get a video out, because a video would get way more viewers. Long term. There you go. I think I updated the title. Let's hope I actually spelled it right that time. Like, if I wanted viewers realistically, like, I'd make videos. I'd make, like, loads of videos talking about this. I might make one video eventually, but I streamed first because I want to get the news to you guys as quickly as possible. Like, yeah, viewers are nice, but, it's not all I want. Because I like being interactive, and I feel like as I've been covering snapshots and stuff, I really should have covered this, because otherwise it's not really fair. I only cover the positives and not the negative aspects. Welcome, the guy that draws. How's it going? See him from the crowd. Like, I just wanted to sort of be... I'm not sure. See, I put Bedrock in the title because it didn't say Java or Bedrock specific. So I'm going to assume it affects everything. Unless I missed it saying just Java. If it just said Java, then I do apologise for putting more Bedrock stuff in the title. But I tried to read through it as quickly as possible. He says there were 28 people watching. I mean, 28 people's a lot. But videos long term will get more views because I don't keep my videos up. I don't keep my live streams up. Like, 28 people watching is amazing, don't get me wrong. But there was 36 people watching the snapshot stream earlier when I last checked. So if I was going for views, I would have continued that stream. But I also do think views are an important aspect of YouTube. Like, I want to do YouTube full time. I'm not going to be able to do YouTube full time unless I get more views. Unless I was to, like, really push, like, channel memberships, super chats and all that. Like, and I don't want to be really pushy with that sort of stuff. So, yes, I am a YouTuber. Yes, I am going to do what gets more views, but, or try to. I mean, in this case, it seems to be getting less views than the snapshot stream was. But you get my point, like... That's the whole point of YouTube. If people say they don't go towards views, like, then they're lying. I mean, I didn't start YouTube like knowing you could make money from YouTube or whatnot. I started it just for complete fun. But anybody that says they're not doing YouTube like they don't care about views at all. 99% of the time they do. Like, views are important to grow a YouTube channel. Like, I don't care about being famous or anything. I just want to be able to do YouTube full time because it's my passion and it's what I enjoy to do. And to be able to do that, I am gonna have to focus more on views. But this content isn't like clickbait because the update has been delayed and has been cancelled as we know it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna be one of those YouTubers that just does stuff just because of views. I didn't know the update was being cancelled, and I thought, you know what, a lot of people wouldn't know either. you know, obviously I might be wrong in a couple of the details because not everything's been fully like confirmed. Like we just had the first announcement, but I do want to stream what work, you know. Like, if I was going for clickbait, I wouldn't put question marks in the title. I wouldn't put delayed/cancelled. Like, I'm not going for clickbait. I even asked people on Discord, do you think this is like a good title? And they're like, yeah, that's fine. It's fine. Like, the update as we know it as is being cancelled, you know? People are always going to hate on whatever you do, but honestly, I think the thumbnail and the title and stuff of the stream's fine, because I'd personally say the update is being cancelled as we know it. Stuff's got to be clickable for people to watch it on YouTube, and proof of that is like the fact I've been trying to just stream like normal like building city streams and having that as titles. No one watches, like no one literally cares about anything that's not like topic based. And people like Gucci Fox who have watched those streams will know, like people only really like if I was completely lying and none of this had been announced, yeah, sure. Then I'd understand why people are like, oh, you only want views. But literally, it has been cancelled. You can go on Minecraft Twitter, or delayed and cancelled. You can go on Minecraft Twitter. And you can check it's been delayed, like, and cancelled as it is, you know. I honestly think it's fine. I don't honestly think... I think people just think anything these days is clickbait. I don't care about being super popular. It's just now that I've got the channel to the stage where it's hopefully I'll be able to do it full time. I want to try and like push that so I can hopefully do it full time. Like right now I don't make enough money a year to be able to do this as like a full time job for ages. But even if I just do it for a year, like as a hobby hobby job, full time sort of thing, then I'm happy. But you know any YouTuber does do content like. Yes, people like me might not have got into YouTube like caring about views because I didn't even know how YouTube worked when I got into YouTube. But also anybody would be lying to you if they don't say that they don't look at views at all. There's very few people that don't like look at views at all on YouTube. But I don't really get what's wrong with it. Like I don't get why it's such a topic that people seem to like hate. Like if you do any other job, you talk about metrics and you like care about it. It's like saying, oh, I don't care, you know, it's like saying, oh, I work at X restaurant, but I don't care if I sell food. I just do it for fun. I don't care if I sell food. Like, I'm not doing this, don't get me wrong, I'd probably still do YouTube even if, like, if the channel... What I'm trying to say is I started this as a hobby, and I still view it as a hobby. Just hopefully I'm going to be able to do it full time, and I'm going to try to. But if I want to, I've got to try and... Like, I've got to try and be clickable with the titles, just not on... Like, I've got to be on the line. I don't want to be clickbait. But I also need to be more clickable because people just aren't watching the stuff that's just like, oh yeah, let's build a city or let's play CubeCraft. Like, I've got to try new things and I've got to try and be as clickable as possible, but also while still not being like clickbait. Do you get what I mean? Anyway, we got a bit off topic there. I do apologise. The person, yeah, what does the video show? I didn't get time to watch that. Do you guys get what I mean? Like, I want to do... YouTube is my dream job, and it's what I'm pushing towards, so I'm going to have to think about views more than I used to. But I'm not, like, view hungry. If I was, I'd post a lot different content than I do, because there's stuff that would get more views than what I currently do. One Minecraft story, it won't, it's been cancelled. That's been, like... The developer that ran it is like gone bankrupt, I think, unless they were recovered. As for Minecraft mods isn't the solution though for lack of updates, because I don't know. I just think Minecraft needs to maybe hire more people if they're really struggling that much of updates. Sorry, can I just apologise, guys, for being so heated at the beginning of the stream? I wasn't trying to be like angry or whatnot. Like I don't know, I was just trying to show my honest frustration. A lot of YouTubers wouldn't post like videos if they're, you know, speaking what they actually think. And a lot of YouTubers would script it to try and get like more engaging content. But I just always like being real with you guys, and you know, this was me being real, and being 100% honest. And if you guys like that, if you guys don't like that, then I'm sorry, but I just feel like the update's something that, I don't know, you guys, hopefully you guys understand where I'm coming from with all of this. I do really apologise, again, for being a little bit more, not being calmer, but it's just, I just wanted to show my honest reactions. Like, I understand why it's being delayed, it's just, it is a little bit frustrating, you know? But thank you to all the developers who do stuff. Is there any mods here? Do I need to promote more people to mod? Because I've just addressed the fact that I don't think the stream's clickbait. Like, I don't get, I don't know. I honestly don't think it's, I honestly think using the word cancelled isn't bad, because it's cancelled in its current form. Cancelled doesn't mean it's completely like dead forever. It just means like it's cancelled in its current state, you know? They announced the Ravine update, what? Ellis, are you still here or not? I might make someone a mod. Or I might just end the stream, to be fair, because I've talked about what I wanted to talk about, if there's no more questions or anything you guys want to talk about. Is there anyone else got any other topics or questions or whatnot? Because I probably will end the stream. I'm just also trying new stuff. Like, I've got to try and cover trends more. Sorry, my Minecraft crashed. I'm trying to jump on more topics, you know. I don't know, it's difficult. They split the caves up. Yeah. I don't know. If anyone's got any more stuff you want to talk about, any more thoughts, let me know. But, yeah. What do you mean will this affect Minecraft? I don't want to stretch the stream out, though. Like, I don't want to stream just for the sake of streaming. Just because, like, yeah. I think what I'll probably do is I probably will end the stream relatively soon. Just because, like, I don't want to, I know I'm not streaming just for, like, I don't know. I feel like, unless people have other stuff you want me to talk about, I don't want to, like, stretch the stream out. I just wanted this to sort of be my honest thoughts, you know? My honest thoughts, like, I don't know. You guys, I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from here. If you do have any other questions or comments and stuff, do let me know and I'll read them quickly. I'll just turn it into a bit of a just chatting stream for a little bit. But I just wanted to share my genuine frustration, really. You know, I just wanted to share my initial thoughts, what I thought, but I don't want to stretch this out, so I probably am going to end the stream in a little bit, unless you guys have questions. But, yeah. Will anything happen to what's already in Minecraft? So, if you're playing on the snapshot versions, and stuff isn't, like, fully out yet, you just won't, you won't be able to play any worlds on, like, snapshots and newer versions. So, yeah. Minecraft hasn't had anything interesting in a while. I mean, the cave update's interesting, it's just it was too ambitious. Like, I don't want to go through, like, ranting through what I've already said again, because I feel like that's going to get a little bit thingy. When's my next stream? So my next stream was initially going to be tomorrow. I was going to stream, wait for the hive to shut down, but if I'm 100% honest with you, I might take a break for a while. I think I need a little bit of a break from, like, I think I just need a little bit of a break from streaming and from stuff, if I'm 100% honest with you. So I don't know when my next stream is going to be. Again, guys, once we get more information about what's actually going to happen to the update, I will know where we stand. I think personally, I'm not going to be streaming the snapshots for a while, just because I don't have as much interest in the technical changes. I don't have as much, like, interest in the technical changes. Like, there's a lot of technical changes in the new Java snapshot, but I really don't have any interest in that. So I think for a week at least, I'm gonna not stream the next snapshot. Depending on what's added in next week's snapshot, if there is one, then I might stream again the week after. But I just need a little bit of, like, I don't know. I just need a little bit of a break off of streaming, because I think I need to just refresh my streams a little bit, like work on some stuff, you know, try and, I don't know. I don't want to turn into someone that like clickbait, and I really don't think the stream is a clickbait. But I also am taking your feedback on board, and I want to try and make better streams and stuff. I voted for the glowing squid. I must admit, I honestly didn't know what to vote for, but I didn't know whether to vote for the ice lodger or the glowing squid. The Moobloom didn't really seem to have any purpose for me. The glowing squid I voted for because it was already winning, and I was like, if it's already winning, I'll vote for it. You know. How do you duplicate diamonds? You can't anymore. I don't think. There's no good way. I don't know. I don't think this stream's clickbait, but it does get to me, you know, when people hate on you and when people leave hate comments and whatnot. I just try my best. I just honestly try my best with content. You can't please everybody though. That's what I've always said. Anyway, I don't think there's any more topics about the stream, so about the update. So to be honest with you guys, I might just call this a little bit of a shorter stream because we did stream for like 2 or 3 hours earlier. I've been streaming since 2 p.m. I took a break to get the stream ready, but that's like a 3.5 hour stream. So unless anyone does have any last thoughts you want me to read out, any comments you want me to read out, or want to ask me anything about the update being delayed, again, we don't know exactly what's going to be in the next update, so I can't answer that. I can't like let you know what's exactly going to be in the next update because we just don't know. I assume it's most of the features that are already in the Java edition snapshots, to be honest. But we honestly don't know. I honestly can't tell you. But yeah. Do like all like, you know, obviously like don't take this as like a bad thing. Like I know it's a bit sad that the update's being delayed, but yeah, if you guys have enjoyed the stream though, a like rating would be appreciated. The stream's got quite a lot of dislikes. I just wanted to sort of keep it real, kind of say my initial thoughts. I'm sorry if the stream's I don't know. I think the stream's been fairly good though, but people do get to you sometimes, you know. But yeah, I'm going to take a break from streaming for at least a week. I might stream next week's snapshot if I really feel like it, but there won't be a stream before that because I just need a bit of time to refresh and a bit of time to think what I want to do with streams on the channel. You know, the building the city stuff, building the city isn't doing great, so we'll see. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. See you all in the next live stream. Appreciate you all. I won't stream again, like I said, for a week. I'll try and get some content out or something. I honestly don't know. I might stream tomorrow. Wait for the Hive update, for the Hive shutting down. I haven't decided yet. Anyway, bye everybody. Hopefully you've had a lovely time. See ya.